So we're going to look at how we add and subtract mixed numbers now. So adding and subtracting mixed numbers, you need to, you can approach them slightly differently. When it comes to adding mixed numbers, I would always recommend that you add the whole numbers first. So we've got 1 and 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So I'm going to put that there, but I'm going to put a circle around it so that I don't forget it. We're then left with 2/3 plus 1/8. Now, before we can add fractions, they need to have the same denominator. So I'm going to create 2 fractions over 24. Now 3 goes into 24 8 times. So 8 times 2 is 16. 8 goes into 24 3 times. So 1 times 3 is 3. And when I add these together, I get 19/24. I cannot simplify because 19 is a prime number, but I must combine it with the whole number here. So overall, my answer is big number 3. So for whole number 3 and then 19/24. Now with subtraction, you can't just subtract the whole numbers from one another. You can if the second fraction is bigger than the first. So it depends whether you want to always just think, well, I'm always going to convert them into improper fractions. But you don't have to if the second fraction is smaller. So let's have a look here. We've got 3 and 1 as our whole numbers, and we have 2/5 and 3/4. So I'm going to convert the fractions first of all. So we have fifths and we have quarters. Well, 5 times 4 is 20, so I can create 2 fractions over 20, like this. To go from 5 to 20, I times by 4, so 2 times 4 is 8. And to go from 4 to 20, I times by 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Now, my second fraction is larger than my first, so I can't just subtract the whole numbers and subtract the fractions. I'm going to have to get these into improper fractions. So I'm just going to put the big number 3 back in front here and the 1 here. To convert a mixed number into an improper fraction, we multiply the whole number by the denominator. So 3 times 20 is 60, plus 8 is 68. So we're going to have 68 over 20. And 1 times 20 is 20, plus 15 is 35. Take away 35 over 20. Now 68 take away 35 would be 33 over 20. Now that would be technically a correct answer as an improper fraction, but you can simplify that and get it into a whole number, into a mixed number. 20 will go into 33 one whole time, leaving you with a remainder of 13, and you pop that over 20. You can't simplify because 13 is a prime number. It's important to mention at this point as well, remember all fractions are essentially division sums, so 33/20 is the same as 33 divided by 20. So that's something to bear in mind as well.